What's up, guys? We got two special guests with us. We got Cody and Kyle. And in this episode, we're going to be talking about Cody's traumatic experience with his
Is that what we're
cancer.
talking about?
Which one? There's many.
Okay, yeah, welcome to
Cosmic.
Ground! And we did it again.
All right.
You're gonna get it one of these days.
Right on.
Who should we start with introducing, bro?
So let's go ahead. I don't know. Name.
Cody.
What's your name? What do you do? How do you have
What's
fun?
your favorite color, homie?
No. What?
Purple, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah.
What do you like to do for fun?
Well, I'm Cody, first of all. Longtime friend of really all these dudes here. Started when I met Zach years ago because the woman who's now my wife was best friends with what is now his wife. And so that kind of led us to start kicking it and hanging out. And we built a relationship going from there. And then we've just become brothers, really. I mean, fuck, it's been what? 10 years? Something like 10 years,
Yes.
dude. That's a fucking long time.
Decade, baby.
Fucking the decade club, bro.
Yeah.
I'm a carpenter by trade, union carpenter. Mostly do finish work. For fun, I do gym and mostly hang out with my wife and my 1-year-old daughter. That's what I get for fun now.
Who's this guy?
Well, I'm Kyle.
Please don't send the table, Kyle.
He's my brother. This is actually my long lost brother right here. My redhead brother.
We found him in the woods.
Yeah, I've known these guys for a long time. Started with Zach, neighbors when we were
Middle school. 8th grade,
middle
9th
school, maybe earlier. And we'd come and beat each other up on the green belt right here. And, yeah, it's been a long time. That's how I met Scott. That's how I met Cody.
How long have I known you? Clayton Valley?
I think Clayton Valley.
Because, like,
Yeah,
then I'm like, wait, did I just always used to see you at the bowling alley bar?
No.
And then, no, it's definitely, no, I
It was-
started seeing you again. I think there
You
was
started
like
seeing me again.
days where I didn't see you, and I was like, Kyle, you know?
What brought everyone together? Who here did that, though?
I mean, I think we
It was-
all were, wait, were you?
I'm just kidding.
I was on you immediately.
I'm the glue, baby. No, I'm just kidding.
So then we got Zach,
Yeah.
the glue. Meticulously, like, I'm going to get all these guys together.
Dude.
And then here we are now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cosmic Ground, bro.
He's
Damn, I would love to get into because Cody was you didn't even know, and then you didn't even know that Cody had cancer, bro. Cody had cancer.
such a shock to me.
Yeah.
And let me
That
let me just
definitely
real
threw me
quick
off.
say I'm not, but it's not right now.
Right, yeah. No.
I think Kyle thought that for a second too.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Cody. This is going to be his last episode.
Yeah.
but,
It's not, bro. Okay, tell us about it, bro, because that's crazy.
yeah, just a little experience. I'm curious.
Yeah, I mean, most people, honestly, a lot of people don't know about it unless they were around when it happened, which is when I was 16 or 17. I think might have been like 16, just turning 17. And I don't really talk about it much just because it's kind of in the past, you know? Like,
I hear you.
it's kind of just like, it doesn't really come up that often. But, so basically, I was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. I believe I was diagnosed when I was 17.
What is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't say
So,
butt cancer.
Scoot in a little.
it's actually wiener hole cancer.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding. No, lymphoma, from my understanding, and I'm not an expert, but it's pretty much just an attack on your entire like immune system or like nervous system.
Mhm.
So it's like, I believe it's very similar to like leukemia.
Okay.
Like leukemia is just more common in children, and lymphoma is more common in adults or like later teens, like kind of like I was.
Gotcha.
But the story of how it came to be is kind of crazy because like so basically what happened was I started having some swollen lymph nodes in my neck, and it just kind of popped up out of nowhere, and we were trying to figure out what it is. And after the first like couple tests, multiple doctors were telling us that it was They said I had mono.
Yeah.
They thought I had fucking mono, bro.
What's mono?
God, I forgot about that.
It was
like
like it was a
kissing.
kissing
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
thing that your
yeah.
parents used to, if you were kissing girls, you're
Yeah.
gonna get mono.
Yeah.
You
God,
know?
I forgot about hearing about that.
Yeah, so they thought it was mono for like months, bro.
Yeah.
But the lymph nodes kept growing, and
So they didn't shrink. They didn't just come back. Like they like started just getting bigger
they
and
just
bigger.
kept getting bigger, bro. None of
Nuts.
them went away. They just kept getting bigger.
Mm.
They didn't hurt, but they severely impacted my mobility towards close to where we actually got a diagnosis. It was getting pretty brutal because they were all in my neck and under my arm.
Ooh.
And it got to the point where my neck was so bad that I couldn't really turn my head. Like it had completely restricted my ability to like look this direction, and even my arm would like hurt to put down. And again, they were convinced it was mono for a long time.
Wow.
But they were a little suspect. They said it was odd that the lymph nodes were only swollen on one side of the body. They said typically, because lymph nodes are also just a response to some type of infection or something going on in your body, and your body is responding to it.
Both.
It should be both.
Okay.
They said the fact that it was just one side was odd, and they were a little concerned. And then what I remember was it kind of came to a head one day. I was like I said, I was like 17. And I remember I was, at the time I was working at Safeway. It was like my first real job. Yeah, I was working.
No way.
Yeah, I was working at
Not
Safeway.
this one, right?
The one on.
I never knew you worked at Safeway.
Yeah, I did, bro. I was a
This is more crazy than cancer.
What did you do at Safeway?
I was a fucking courtesy clerk.
Wow. Hey, dude, that's
Got back
fire.
groceries and shit.
Dude, that's fire.
Yeah, well.
It's a union job.
It was a union.
Yeah.
It was.
Wow.
It was my first union job. Yeah, I was making fucking
Pennies on the dollar.
Pennies on the dollar, yeah.
nothing.
$8 an
I
hour.
want to say like $11, $12 an hour.
Hey,
Something like that.
Damn, that's not bad.
I mean,
actually.
hey, it was a fucking union gig.
'Cause I was
bro.
making $8 an hour my first job. So.
Yeah.
Not to just step in, but I was making $6.25 at Round Table.
Damn.
Oh, really?
$6.25.
That's crazy.
Dude.
Yeah.
But I do remember
You're
when
delivering.
minimum wage was like $8. So
Yeah. My first job was lifeguard at Waterworld.
Really?
Yeah.
how much were you making?
It's got to be minimum.
8 something.
Yeah.
$8.25.
Again,
Yeah, like
I recall
$8.25.
for the longest time like $8 being minimum wage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's fucking like $20.
Damn, we should go into that later, but
Yeah.
keep going,
Yeah.
keep going.
But
keep going.
but
Okay.
Squirrel!
So anyway, so I was working. So it's kind of fucked up actually. Hey, so I was working at Safeway,
uh-huh.
but I was working at Safeway in like kind of the Walnut Creek Concord border. Like,
Okay.
The one on Ignacio?
Ignacio.
Yeah.
So I was
Dang.
working there,
Okay.
but I was living at my mom's in El Sobrani. And I would actually take a bus from my mom's apartment in the hood, bro.
Bruh.
Take it to Orinda Bark, jump on Orinda Bark, get to fucking
Oh my
get to
God.
Walnut Creek, and then take another bus and get to work. And this whole time, didn't realize I had fucking cancer. I'm fucking commuting on Barton
Stay in
bus.
frame.
It's
17 years
shit,
old.
My bad.
You're okay.
So the whole time, so yeah. Anyway, so I remember the day because I was feeling like shit,
Hey,
bro.
how long do you think you had cancer before
Couple
you?
months,
Oh, okay.
several months, yeah,
Okay.
several months. I would say somewhere. I mean, dude.
Because they must have told you. Like, oh, damn, this has been in your system for like
Oh well, not
a year
really,
or something.
but I mean, I know we can judge it off of how long I had the fucking lymph nodes swollen, and
Mm.
Yeah.
that was like it was months, bro. It
Yeah.
was probably like 6 or 7 months,
Okay.
and then it all came to a head because I talk about the commuting because it was kind of important because I remember feeling like dog shit, bro. Felt like absolute shit,
Mm-hmm.
and bus home. I remember I got to my mom's apartment in El Sub, and I fucking walked in, bro, and I passed out. Passed out, bro. Passed out.
After you got home
After, like I was feeling
from a long day of
You
bagging
ever felt like you're
groceries.
gonna pass out, bro, and you're like fighting it? You ever like
Yeah.
fighting it, like
Yeah.
like no.
Yeah.
Like I was fighting it, bro. And as soon as I got in the house,
Yeah,
bro, I don't know if it
makes
was whatever it was, but I passed out right there. Mom came home.
Like standing up, fell
yeah,
over. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So she came home and found me, and she was freaking the fuck out. She was tripping, and I was like, dude, I just remember. I can't even describe it because it's been so long, but like, I remember feeling like something ain't right.
Yeah.
Like something is not good.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was like, all right, like took me to the hospital. And then from there it was kind of a blur because I remember I was in so much pain at this point. And now unbeknownst to me, the lymph nodes had also started swelling, I believe, inside, like around my spine, or like around. There were
You
lymph
mean
nodes,
like they go?
like there were lymph nodes inside, like somewhere down here, I believe, that were like putting pressure on like
your
either
sciatica
on, like,
or something.
Something, bro.
Yeah.
I was having crazy, excruciating back pain, bro. Like it was fucking nuts. And so they got me to the hospital, and then it was just a blur because they put me on fucking liquid Dilaudid on the IV, and they gave me the button. And so
at the time, were you on drugs too, or
yeah,
oh, you were?
yeah. Well, I mean,
You're smoking too, right?
I was
Because I remember always getting like swollen nipples because
I was
when I
smoking
used to
fucking
smoke.
probably 2 packs a day.
Yeah.
You know,
Or
at least
like-
a pack and a half.
Okay.
And they were fucking Newports.
Were you
bro.
smoking drugs too?
Like weed.
I was definitely.
No, I'm talking about crank.
No,
Anything,
no,
bro.
no,
Like,
no. I hadn't touched crank.
yet.
Probably already done coke. Yeah, I'd already been doing coke.
So I'm just wondering what could have also.
No,
like,
I hadn't done crank and I
Yeah.
hadn't done heroin, but I was popping pills.
Yeah.
I was for sure popping a lot of pills, bro.
Yeah.
Like a lot of pills.
Mm-hmm.
like prescription or fizzles.
Well, no
Or
prescription.
both.
Well, my grandma lived with us.
Yeah.
And my grandma would get prescriptions from a doctor, and this is back when, bro, she was getting every month or two, she was getting a bottle with like 120, fucking 80, or it was like 80 or 40 milligram oxys, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had the time seal on them, but that didn't mean shit, bro. And
Yeah.
I would just go in and fucking take fucking
Yeah.
20 of them, bro.
Yeah.
So, yes, I was on drugs. Anyway, she gets me to the hospital. It becomes a blur at this point. I'm literally just hitting the fucking button, getting shot up with Dilaudid all day, every day. I have some
For
memories.
how long? Weeks?
I don't even know.
I
I
don't know how long you were in the
I
hospital.
don't know how long I was in the hospital for. Because it went from John Muir to Concord to John Muir Walnut Creek. They performed a biopsy on my back. I remember I think they did something, bro. They did something. I remember this is when shit started getting real, because I remember they made me sign a piece of paper that basically said if I died, I could, like, my family couldn't sue.
Yeah.
And that shit was fuck. I remember reading that, bro, and crying. I remember reading that, bro, and crying and being like, well, fuck it. And after that surgery is when they told me I had cancer.
Yeah.
I remember the doctor came in and was like, dude, I'm fucking really sorry to tell you, but like you've got cancer.
God.
And it was like stage
that
3
is-
at that point. It was like late stage, like it had been going on for so long that it was like I remember him telling me, he was like, I honestly don't know. Like you could go one way or the other from here. You know, but but they sent me to UCSF.
That must be so hard to hear.
It was, but I was also high as fuck when they told me.
Yeah.
Isn't this also around the time? Like, I hate to like jump, just because it came to my mind. Like, you found God around that time too, didn't you? Like
I
in
mean,
the at least the first steps, because I remember talking.
well,
about
I had
that.
always believed in God.
Yeah.
I had always believed in God, and I had always known Jesus.
Yeah.
You know, but as a teenager, bro, I was a degenerate.
Of
like,
course.
dude.
Who isn't?
I strayed so far away from God. I would tell God, "F you," and all like, bro.
I'm not trying to lead this into a religious thing.
Yeah.
I just
What was your
wondering,
first
like, because you have to have an
experience
anchor
with God?
during
Like,
it all.
Oh, God.
Did you grow up in the church, or like you just?
I would go to church here and there.
Oh, okay.
But
I was just curious.
you know, I remember my mom would talk about God a lot.
Okay.
Which is crazy because
Yeah.
I love my mother, but she is not a godly woman.
Yeah.
But she would, you know,
Yeah.
I knew about God, and I knew
Okay.
about Jesus, and for whatever reason, from a young age, I kind of felt some type of like I felt like there was something there.
Yeah.
Like from a really young age,
Mhm.
but I just didn't know anything. I had no theological like information at all.
I'm just wondering about your anchor when
Yeah.
someone's like, "You have
You're
stage
gonna
3
die.
cancer." Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
You know?
I honestly,
Or is it kind
dude,
of
it's
just
been
like,
so
"Fuck
long. Honestly, I think I was just kind of like, fuck it, bro.
Yeah.
Because I was already like super depressed, like miserable, wasn't happy with myself, didn't like who I was as a person.
Mm.
I was just like, dude, life was just not going well.
Yeah.
You know, like
In
I had no future for sure. At that point in my life, I had nothing going on.
the surgery
like-
stopped the cancer?
No. The surgery
Oh,
identified.
they just
no, the
knew.
surgery
That's
identified
crazy.
the cancer. I
Did-
believe.
did
I
they-
don't remember what it was. I feel like it was something in my back.
Did they remove the lymph nodes out
I'm
of your
pretty sure
back?
it was a
and-
biopsy. I'm pretty sure it
Okay.
was some type of biopsy.
At the risk of sounding stupid,
Mm.
the surgery didn't cause the cancer,
No,
right?
no,
Okay.
no.
Yeah, like you know,
Valid.
No.
and they're like, wait a minute, sign this, dude.
You did sign this.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
You're like, guess you're getting
Yeah.
chemo
Wait
now.
a minute,
How much that
I
cost?
just had a bumpy back when I got here, bro. What the heck, dude?
Did it lead to chemo after? Or like,
Oh, yeah.
how
Yeah.
did you?
Well, I had to go through
How did
chemo.
you-
I went through chemo for a couple of years.
Did you lose all your
Yes.
hair? Like
I lost a lot of hair.
Get clean.
Yeah. I
I
lost
had,
a lot of hair.
I had a friend who had was it
Not on your chest.
like chest,
Wow.
like he had cancer like in his
No,
chest or
bad,
something,
yeah.
and he was doing chemo,
Mm.
and he started losing all his hair. He had a big full head of hair, and
Yeah.
like as he started doing chemo, it just like slowly.
Yes,
like,
well, it's funny because I've heard people say, "Oh, cancer makes you lose hair." Cancer don't make you lose
No.
hair.
Chemo.
Radiation,
Yeah.
Chemo.
radiation therapy,
Yeah.
and chemo too, but really radiation
Oh.
therapy.
Chemo isn't the radiation therapy.
Chemo is a lot of things. So chemo,
Oh.
there is radiation therapy. There are also chemo drugs that you
Yeah.
would take,
Yeah.
and typically they're going to probably be given to you intravenously,
Yeah.
either through an IV or like I had a PICC line in my
Mhm.
chest.
hmm
Fucking that shit was crazy too, bro.
yeah.
Oh,
Um,
you had something in your
I had
chest.
a port, or I think the clinical term would be a PICC line.
Yeah.
And essentially, bro, it stuck out of my chest like 3/4 of an inch.
hmm
And it was about 1.25 inches diameter. And it had a tube going from it. You could see it running through my skin, like under my skin,
wow.
bro. And it ran up into a vein or something. in
Ah,
my neck,
dude.
bro. And that was just so they didn't have, like, I had to go in so often and I was getting so many IV, bro. I was getting so many needles stuff, bro.
Mhm.
I am not
Dude.
afraid of needles.
I can
like-
relate. I got hit by a car. Not to jump all up, but
Oh
they
my
had
god,
to
I remember that, bro.
Stick a tube through me in my lung. My lung broke. Stabbed my lung,
Oh,
and I
Dude, his
remember
leg was a Z, bro. It was
up
wild.
here,
I remember visiting
and
the hospital.
they had to stick a shot in me, and I think it was like, yeah, but I
We thought
remember,
you were gonna die, bro.
dude. No, I just remember I was on the ground, and I was like, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm good. I'm on the ground.
on
and-
the
Dude,
ground.
I got hit 30 feet.
He had
Broke
just
the windshield.
allegedly like
Maybe we
made a
talk
big
about that
deal,
later. But
and
yeah.
a bunch of money flew when he got hit by the trucks. He got hit.
950 miles.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. And
Or
dude, he was jaywalking, got hit. I got a phone call like Scott's about to die. You got to come to the hospital,
Yeah,
bro.
dude, it was.
And I remember
yeah.
coming, and I was like, "Bro, like my friend, bro." And like you popped your lung,
Yeah.
broke some ribs, and his leg was
Yeah.
his leg
You
was
got
a
smacked
C, bro.
hard there,
I'll bring it up.
Yeah.
'Cause I
And
do
somebody
that.
some random person picked up all his money and
Gave it
put
to
it in
me.
his pocket. I was like,
Put it in his
I was like,
pocket.
even I wouldn't do that, bro.
I'd have probably robbed your
Yeah.
dying ass, bro.
Hey,
Took
the
your-
paramedics said
Oh.
you were the easiest person to identify because I had my social security in my pocket and my birth certificate. Because I was coming from DNB.
Damn.
Oh
Yeah.
damn!
They're like, this guy's either a fucking identity thief or he's just like.
So
super
why does he
prepared.
have all the money on him? I think I was 18 or 19.
Yeah.
Coming from DNB, just passed my permit, super stoked.
Damn.
About to hop on the bus.
$800 in your hand.
I was about to go pick up 2 zips.
Hell yeah. He was like, bro, I just got some shit done. I'm about to get lit.
Yep.
Motherfucker got the Sonic coins knocked out of him.
Oh, dude, for real, bro. Yeah, for real.
Bro, man. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro.
I've never heard that one.
I'm just trying to picture what.
I think we've said that.
I'm just trying to picture watching someone get hit by a car and just money and coins go flying.
He was hella skinny too back in the day,
Dude.
Scotty.
Oh,
You know,
skinny.
bro, it's so funny, dude.
125,
Not funny, but it's funny
130
now.
130 wet.
Pounds.
Yeah, bro.
But,
130 wet is what
God,
I'm
dude.
saying.
yeah.
You were a tiny.
I was
130
skinny. I
Yeah.
was skinny. Maybe I'll pop up some pictures. one
Yeah,
time.
dude, I'll pull them up. I got
Yeah.
them all. I got
So-
all the receipts.
So the chemo eventually, like you.
Do you
so
think
yeah,
chemo
man,
cures
but-
people? Obviously, it does. I
Wait.
guess. Is that the
I mean,
best?
so
'Cause I'd love to
I
get
think
into
I have an idea on it.
Yeah.
I
We can move this to
know-
I'm
pharmaceuticals.
gonna give you some crazy information.
Yes, 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 yes.
There we
So
go.
that's so. I believe the doctors saved my life
Okay.
from the get go.
Yeah.
Okay, they saved my life because, dude, when they got me to UCSF, bro,
Yeah.
that was really a blur. I
Yeah.
mean, that's when I was like, bro, I'm pretty like.
This
again,
is so serious.
Massive amounts
Yeah.
of drugs, bro.
Yeah.
Like shit was happening to me, bro. Like they're like, dude, I remember. This is gonna get a little off topic, so bring me back. But I
Yeah,
remember,
yeah.
Like, I would just wake in and up out of consciousness, and it would be a couple days later. Like I would just be like, what the fuck? And I remember one day I woke up, bro, and this, you can laugh, bro. I'm just gonna tell you right now, you can laugh.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna laugh. Bro, something happened where I got like my fucking balls swelled up like this fucking big, bro.
Yeah.
It's like called elephantitis of the nuts or some shit. And I remember being so high that I really didn't care. But I remember when it was happening, bro, like, dude, it was miserable, bro. Like, trying to get up and go to the bathroom, like, bro, literally like a fucking 10-pound nutsack hanging.
Yeah.
It was
miserable,
shitty. And then one day I woke up and
life,
a bunch
bro.
of nurses and doctors were in there with clipboards just looking at my nuts. Just taking notes, bro.
Licking their lips.
And I was like, hey, pretty much, bro. In a hospital.
I'm so glad we brought all this up, dude. I did not know any.
Hey, I just remember they're sitting there, like, and I'm just like clicking the button, just like
more, please,
God.
more. They're just
So I believe the hospital saved me. Whatever happened, like I spent months there too, and that was a blur.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to wrap.
Did they
this
tell
up.
you what caused it? At the big, there's no
way to tell them.
Okay.
I personally
Was
think,
it
I think it was
drugs
like
or
food.
something?
I
Food?
like to think it was the food I was eating.
Were you eating
so
garbage?
processed food
All,
and shit
all
like
my
that?
mom fed me was garbage.
Dude?
That's all we ate. That's what my mom.
Frozen
bought, bro.
foods, all that.
Nothing cooked. Occasionally, my mom would cook some tacos, and them bitches were fire, but hell,
White people tacos.
White people tacos.
White
bro. You already
people
know.
tacos,
You
yeah.
already know what I'm talking about. But they were hitting. My mom made two things.
I
bro.
know.
My mom made two things: tacos and spaghetti.
Yeah.
No, no dino nugs?
Well, that's not really making it though. She put a little love into the tacos.
All right.
Yeah.
She put a little love.
Yeah.
But yes, most of the meals were either takeout or like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get coffee. You guys keep talking.
Can you get some water? Actually, please.
Can you get 2 of those?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We need like a
Pitcher.
we need a pitcher. Yeah.
But you don't want to have it like here.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we get some cups. You know. Yeah.
Where's
Dude, that
Where's Nigel? We need him to pour us some
Nigel.
pour some water.
Yeah, I was actually thinking maybe I'll put like Nigel in that app or whatever.
Oh, the little,
that'd be cool.
Just put him like a
or
kind of
Jamie.
Yeah. Well, what I'm gonna do is make it any entries you put and all that. It kind of just like gets to know like, okay, where are you headed? Like, you know, what's your goals? What's your foundation? What's your pillars? All that stuff. And then it'll kind of read it. You know?
You're talking about for the app.
Yeah, for the app.
Right.
And then it'll kind of be your guide of like, you know, just your like, you know, your cheerleader. So, you know, like, hey, man, you've been doing so good. Do this. Yeah, just so like that.
Set up automatic reminders.
Yeah.
Hey, asshole, go to the gym.
Yeah.
You haven't gone to the gym.
I think I
We're
can make
connected
it
to
do
your
notifications.
smartwatch.
Yeah.
Connected
Are you
to your
gonna-
watch. We know you haven't worked out. Your heart rate has been steady for the last.
You
3
gotta
days.
go back.
Are you?
Your ass up.
Yeah. Are you gonna have it like?
So that's the thing. So there are limitations. So it is it's like kind of clunky and boxy right now.
Yeah.
But just like because before when I first started, so it's Firebase Studios, so it's from Google. It's
Okay.
free. You can build any app, but then you need to kind of know a little bit of the code. Like you need to know like where do I keep the storage and like
Yeah.
all these other
Like to fine tune it.
they call it SDKs. So
Yeah.
it's wherever the app is pulling the data from. You need to like have Google Cloud storage and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Now they've encompassed everything, so you can be like, make a storage for me. Before I had to like do all this code shit, and I'm like, how do you do this? How do you do that? And dude, I'd just be up all night. Like, how do you do this? How do you do that? It just kind of clunky.
Yeah.
So once it gets there to where I'm like,
It is.
freaking the orchestrator of like, do this, do that. Like,
Imagine how these apps are going to be in like 2 years.
dude,
bro.
I want to
Not
talk about
really,
that
but-
so bad.
Because
Of just-
I've been thinking about.
Listen to the new Elon one. He talks about it. He says there ain't gonna be no more phones. He says 5 to 6 years. I disagree.
But what are we gonna do instead?
He says
gonna be in your fucking
you'll
hand.
have a device
Yeah.
which we once called a phone.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be just because everything runs on like HTTP and like it's all.
How
you
did we
have
get
to-
here, bro?
Oh,
You left.
Never mind.
Yeah, what happened, dude?
Yeah.
No,
Did
no,
you-
we
you
didn't want
cured
to. I didn't want to shy off of his thing, so I just
Right.
digressed over to the thing we're building in the background.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So, anyways, back to you.
So
Doctor
okay.
saved your life.
Yes, I believe they saved my life at UCSF. Spent a couple months there in the days. Left. Spent the next like year and a half or 2 years doing chemo on the street. Highly addicted to pills now. Like,
Yeah.
Fucking needed them, bro.
Yeah.
They were giving them to me.
Yeah.
They were giving them to me.
Now,
which
what
I'm
ye-
not hating
what
on them
year
for
was
because
this? This was in like 2012,
You were born
13?
92, right?
92.
2014-ish, I'd say,
So
right?
it had-
Somewhere around there.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
That's when like a
No.
big
No, no,
of
no, no,
the...
no.
It had to be 2008 or
No, because
10.
I got out of jail in 2012.
It had to be 2010.
It was like 2000. We're talking like 2008 to 2000.
That's when
Because I
pills
turned
were
18 in
easy.
2009, so that means you turned 18 in 2010. So it had to be around that
Yeah,
that
somewhere
time because
around
that's you said you
Yeah.
were 17, 18.
When did you turn
2000.
18?
So I'm 46 now.
You were born 89 though.
89.
Yeah. So
July
he was
29th.
2007 then.
So yeah, we'll say like
Bitcoin era.
so yeah, we'll say like 2009, 2010.
Yeah, okay.
Probably right around there. Anyway, so radiation got dialed back. Kind of cut back on the radiation after a while. Still was going in, doing the intravenous for like an hour, 2 hours, bro. I just had to sit there and lay on the bed while they pumped drugs into me, bro. And then I remember like afterwards they would pump the saline through the PICC line to clean it out, and I remember I could taste it. I could taste it, bro. Like because it like I don't know how,
Yeah.
but I could taste that shit, bro.
Yeah.
And I would do that, and then they also gave me pills to take home that were part of the chemotherapy.
Mm-hmm.
And this is kind of
did you
what I
take
wanted to
them?
get into. I stopped taking them bitches like very shortly after I had the option to,
Mhm.
because I felt like I was dying every day.
Yeah.
I felt so god awful when I took those pills, bro. It was
Mhm.
like I would just wake up and like I can't eat. I feel like I want to vomit, but I can't vomit.
Yeah.
It's like there's like this taste in the back of your throat you can't get rid of no matter how much you brush your teeth or rinse your fucking mouth out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I went through a time where everything I ate and drank tasted like fucking metal, bro.
Oh,
That was fucked up, bro. That was fucked up.
that's
But
like
yes.
when I had COVID.
Oh yeah, kind of. Yeah. Except instead of just a lack of taste, everything tasted horrible.
Well,
Everything I
When-
tried to eat and drink would taste terrible.
when I
It
got
was fucked
COVID,
up.
it wasn't like a lack of taste. I only had one taste.
Oh, you can only taste one
It
thing.
was bad. Like, and
Just
I,
everything is flat.
everything
Yeah.
is the same taste. I was like, this is gross. Like, I don't want to eat. I don't want to like drink water because it also tastes bad.
Yeah.
Like,
So
maybe I have cancer.
We're getting
oh
checked.
no, if you were going through chemo, I would say maybe you're going through chemo, but we know
Oh.
that's not true.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's the chemo that did that shit.
Gotcha.
So anyway, spent a year and a half doing in intravenous chemo, taking the pills. Stop taking the pills. Stop taking the. Meanwhile, the whole time I'm doing this, I'm out partying, bro. Like it
Yeah.
got to the point where I was out partying, and I'm 130 pounds, soaking wet,
Yeah.
skin and bone, walking around on hella meds, fucking hanging out with a bunch of fucking gang members and fucking bro drinking and fucking popping thizzles and fucking.
Did everyone know you had cancer too?
Yeah, at that point, anyone who's around
And
me
they all
fucking
let
knew.
you just.
I mean, they didn't
Well, I mean,
give
what
a
do you
fuck.
think,
Yeah.
man?
What are
Freaking.
they gonna say? Like,
Look,
oh no,
Hey,
fucking-
bro, you should really,
Yeah, we're talking about a bunch of dumb fucking kids here.
Hey, we're,
Yeah.
we're also talking about a bunch of people who are like, oh, he's got cancer.
But
Let
a
him
lot
live
of them
the
were like-
best
Oh, yeah.
rest of his
But
life.
a lot of,
too.
Yeah.
I will say
Yeah.
this though, a lot of people who were around me were like, bro, nobody better fuck with Cody. like,
Yeah.
bro, he's got like, nah, like, stay, like, yeah. A lot of people were like, I mean, nothing ever, obviously, like,
Yeah.
no situation ever arrived. But I remember a bunch of people probably just talking shit, wanted to feel like they were fucking a knight in shining armor. They're like, bro, I'll never let no one fuck with you, bro.
Yeah.
Hold this down.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I got you, bro. I'll kill someone for you.
I don't know. I'm just saying that, like at this age, bro. If one of us were to get cancer, I wouldn't say, hey, yeah,
Of
just
course
go
not.
do a bunch of pills, bro.
No,
I'd say
yeah.
finish the race strong, bro. That's
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
No, I would say eat clean and exercise.
yeah.
But I will say this again. Again, we keep getting off topic, so I'm sorry for that. But
It's good.
I stopped taking the pills, the chemo pills that they gave me, and I wasn't taking them for like probably a year. Like I stopped taking them for a long time, and the fucking cancer still went away. Even after they stopped doing, I think, the intravenous visits and the radiation. So
Did
all that to try and answer.
Did
your
they?
question.
Did the doctors
did-
know you were doing drugs outside too? Did you
Fuck
admit?
no. Fuck
Yeah,
So-
that's crazy,
Fuck no,
bro.
they didn't.
did
And
they?
somehow God let me live, bro.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be real.
Because you're mixing them.
I did not deserve that shit.
Yeah.
Bro, there were so many.
So
get emotional here.
Yeah.
When I was in UCF, bro, I seen so many like little kids, bro, like babies, bro, babies, little kids. And even when I was fucked up and high and a legit piece of shit at this point in my life, even then I was like, damn, bro, like these kids, like I might deserve this shit, but these fucking little kids don't, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was hard, bro. And even now, it's like, you know, it's sad, bro.
Yeah.
It's sad. But yeah, I survived.
When you were doing the chemo and everything, were they doing like checkups on you? Like, would they have known when the cancer was gone, or like?
Well, I mean, yes, yeah, because every time I had to go in, they did blood work, and they would check my, it was like a CBC count, so they would check your white blood cells, your red blood cells, and there were a couple different things that they would check in the blood that would essentially tell you like, hey, this is working.
Still have cancer.
This is working, or this ain't working, or hey, like the cancer ain't going away.
Gotcha.
But it was. I mean, it seemed to be working. So to answer your question, I don't know, bro. Was it chemo? Was it?
Because you did all these things.
Because I was also like, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. And anyone, you can take this however you want to, but I did not give a fuck, bro. I did not give a fuck. I was out partying and doing drugs, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yes, I was a little sad, but I was living, bro. My life was like a fucking video game to me at that point. Like nothing was real, nothing was serious. I took nothing serious.
Yeah.
So I also wonder if some of that nonchalantness about the whole situation, because some people, bro, they get sick and it's just like,
Their
oh,
mindset. Yeah.
bro. Like if you spend all day thinking I'm gonna die,
You're gonna
It's
die.
your body.
bro, you've already lost, bro.
Yeah.
Like in my opinion, you've already lost. So I think, crazy as it fucking sounds, I'm not advocating for anyone to go out and do a bunch of hard drugs, especially if you're going through chemo, bro.
No, but it shows
But
a
just the
mindset.
mood, like,
It
the
shows a
mood
I was out
mindset.
having fun, bro. I was partying, somehow still getting laid. I don't
Yeah.
even know. But like, I mean, bro, call it what you want to.
He
I thank
kept
God,
he
bro.
kept
I
pulling the
think-
cancer card.
I didn't have to, bro. I didn't have to. It was pretty.
I know, look at those nuts, man. He didn't fucking have to.
Hey,
It's swinging,
hey,
man.
my nuts never fully recovered, bro. I'll put it like that. When the skin gets stretched out that much, bro,
Yeah.
they're gonna sag forever.
Yeah.
You know.
Just wait till you're old.
Yeah. Unless they have a 12-inch penis. So
Imagine that.
it just looks normal. It's radio.
Oh my god.
Wish I could relate.
So that's the story, bro. So that's the story of the cancer. I'm grateful to the doctors. I obviously believe that some of what they did helped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also feel like a lot of the shit they were giving me probably was killing me.
Yeah.
But that's because like chemotherapy, you kind of have to kill everything in the body to kill the cancer.
Yeah.
That's what it is, bro. It's
That's-
like they're kind of killing everything in you because it's like we got to take like
Good cells and bad.
yeah. It's pretty fucked up, but I mean it's what it is.
Yeah.
So it's just like I give glory to God, obviously, bro. Like I think God spared me
Mhm.
because He had better things in store for me, which clearly I'm not the fucking man I am. I'm not the person I was when all that was happening.
Yeah.
I've completely changed, bro. And so I mean, I'd like to think that, yeah, like God probably fucking knew that I wasn't going to stay a little grimy piece of shit forever.
Yeah.
He knew that I was going to end up completely changing the way I think about almost everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Did you change after?
fuck
Did it
no.
change
Fuck
you?
No. Nope.
No?
No, you know what really changed me was fucking getting locked up, bro.
Oh,
Getting
yeah.
locked up and spending a couple years fucking.
I thought it was gonna be doing acid with me.
Dude, how's with that?
Now, hey,
There is.
there is for sure something to that because even after I got out of jail, like, yes,
Yeah.
I was back to trying to hold a job down.
Yeah.
And I was like, you
But
know.
you were still hella hood, bro. When
was
I
hella
first
hood,
met
bro.
you,
I
like,
was hella fucking
yeah.
hood. I was, bro.
Did
yes.
you do psychedelics when you were like in that phase of
Hell
your
no,
life?
bro.
mushrooms? I would-
Mushroom.
Yeah, I did mushrooms.
Do you
not the
think?
way we did them, though, bro.
No.
We were really trying to like
Yeah, no,
grow as people,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, we could like,
I feel
Yeah.
mushrooms and stuff kind of like put that seed in me where like I was a little shithead, but there's always something that I felt different. Like I was at like a street walk or nothing like that, you know.
Well,
That's crazy.
yeah. I mean, you're right, bro.
Yeah.
Acid for sure kind of softened my heart a lot, really. I mean, in all honesty, because yes, I was already kind of starting to change after getting out, you know, and then obviously meeting Cheyenne, who's my wife now, like
You met her after jail.
yes,
Okay.
yes, like within a year of being out of jail, and
Because of my wife introducing them.
yeah,
Really?
yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
Dude, I'm
But
telling you.
But like, dude, it's so intertwingled.
yeah, it's
you know,
intertwingled, dude.
Intertwingled,
That's a sick word, dude.
Hey.
Intertwingled.
It's a little out there, actually.
Yeah. I mean, I was starting to change, but like I was still.
But I didn't know. I mean, I knew Katie
Mhm.
in high school a little bit,
Mhm.
but I didn't know Katie like that. She dated Timbo, bro. That skinny dude, Timbo.
Yeah, I remember him over here with her or something like
No,
that.
no, not over here. Like, so that was. I knew of Katie.
No, Jared or
Doesn't matter, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, so I got it. I see it. But when Katie introduced Cody to Cheyenne, I didn't know that any of these people.
Oh.
You know,
Yeah,
I randomly. We can get into another time how I met Katie, like officially.
Mm.
Katie knew who I was because I guess she was warned to stay away from me in high school. You know what I mean? Like she's like, who's that cutie? And then they're like, don't go talk to that guy. He's an asshole. You know. But then eventually I met Katie, and then Cody was in jail or something. Cody, something bad had happened after he had met Cheyenne, and then Cheyenne was asking me, like I had met. Katie was like, "Can you meet my friend?" Because she wanted to vet me, basically, see if Cheyenne thought I was good enough. You know, so I remember them, and I was on ankle monitor at the time, so I was like, you know, and then so I met Cheyenne. I was like this like sweet little petite like angel, basically, you know, yeah. And then she was asking me, yeah, should I be with this dude in jail or something? I said, hey, to be real, I don't know if we ever talked about this, bro, but to be real, I was like, no.
Yeah. That's a good answer.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm not mad about it.
Yeah, I was like, fuck that guy. This guy,
Hey,
just
trust
like,
me.
yeah.
Her whole family was saying the same thing. They were like, fucking.
And then,
who is this piece? Like, get away from this dude.
But and then, well, because the way, like, I'm just thinking, I'm just thinking open nuts, you know. But no, but then eventually, Katie introduced me to Cody because Katie was always vouching for Cody.
Mm-hmm.
And Katie was like,
okay, yeah, because they're best friends. They've been best friends.
Yeah, but Katie also knew Cody.
Oh,
you know?
okay.
And Katie was like, Katie,
I had kind of been around her already for a little bit. Yeah.
Katie also told me that, like, Cody always, like, Katie was in a very bad relationship with one of Cody. This is all, like, old news now, but Katie always knew that Cody was a good guy, like, deep down, yeah, like any of us were, you know. And then eventually I remember meeting Cody, and at first it was like these two, like, fucking, you know, like when
we did not want to meet each other.
Yeah,
like, we were both like
it's like when two dads are forced to meet because the kids. Yeah. But then eventually we I don't even know how we just kicked it off.
Yeah.
We started talking.
Probably smoked a bunch of weed.
Yeah, we started smoking, and then eventually I was in a real wild phase of psychedelics. Cody probably thought it was like, cool, let's do drugs. And then
you fucking convinced me to do LSD with you.
Yeah.
Because I remember you cut this off. Cut it off.
You shoved them down my throat.
Moving. We got
it. For real though.
Because I remember you telling me about it, and I remember at this point in my life, like I grew up thinking, which is hella ironic because everything I had done. I remember being like, acid's for fucking hippies, dude. Those are fucking losers. Gays, dude. I'm not gay.
Yeah.
I don't even know acid. Touch me.
And so I still kind of had that mindset, but I fucked with you at that point. Like we were kind of boys, and I remember you telling me, like, bro.
Like this will change you.
You were like, you gotta try. Yeah.
Like,
I mean, you were like,
I mean, it changed
at
that.
least once.
It changed that.
Really. He was like, you should try it at least once. And I remember being like, all right, I'll try it. And then
it definitely opens your
that shit fucking opened my whole fucking world up, bro.
Yeah.
Like, damn, that first trip was so sick, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, was that your first trip?
Well, no, I had done mushrooms before, but
we were going hard.
We started going hard.
Yeah, we were trying to take. We were taking I think one of our big ones. He took like 5.5 hits or something.
Fuck no, hell no.
Yeah.
The most I ever took was like maybe 2.5,
No,
3
bro.
jellies,
The
bro.
night
But
when
they
we both saw the skeletons in the sky or whatever, you took like 5 hits, bro. Because I took 1.5 more than you, and I
might
took
be
6.5.
Well, that also might have been
Because I was trying to take a. I was trying to take.
Did you guys see some Higgsville or some?
We saw some crazy
Dude,
stuff
I
where
don't
he
wanna
was.
talk about it, bro.
Yeah, he did not.
Yeah,
It was not a
panic attack, bro.
Yeah.
I saw a grid in the sky.
And then I was like, I see the grid. He's like, we can't be seeing the same thing.
I was like, wait. I don't like that you're seeing it because that makes me think it's there.
Yeah.
I was like, I could cope if I was like, I'm tripping, but I'm like, wait, you see it?
Yeah. That means
Why
it's
the
there.
fuck are we seeing this?
Yeah.
And then I was like, bro, my mind immediately went to, you're seeing this because the acid opened up your brain, but normally you wouldn't see this, but it's really there. You're just seeing something that isn't perceivable
Yeah.
by the
The
normal
naked eye,
state
yeah.
of mind. And so I'm like, everything's a simulation. I'm a fucking computer program. This is the fucking grid.
Yeah.
There's a fucking screen in the sky.
Yeah.
My brain went through all that in like 15 seconds. Next thing you know, my
The
brain
whole
is like
fucking Truman Show.
Yeah.
15
down, and I'm like,
Uh,
I need to go inside.
But I'd like to say that too,
That's-
though, is the reason we were
I've only done
opened up into the
acid one
spirit realm.
time.
Yeah.
And that's how I felt the whole time. And I was like, I never want to do this again.
Oh, I should also add that I spent months after that trip struggling with reality, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It was pretty
Yeah.
fucked up. I'm not gonna like be careful, bro, because yes, I remember being like I
remember.
spent probably a couple months, bro. Like, what the fuck is the meaning of life?
Yeah.
And that was rough, bro.
And
I'm trying to-
then you push into God. That,
yeah,
like,
I did
Yeah.
lean harder into God for sure. But at first, I was just like, I remember like being in the shower and just like the water hitting me and just staring at the wall and just being like, being like, none of this is real.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and I like, and then I also remember being like, I gotta do more and fucking find out what's really
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
So I kind of leaned into it harder, bro, and started going harder.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
Were
Don't-
you
don't
going
do
through a
that.
hard time before you did the acid?
I mean, sure, my life was pretty shitty. Me and my girl were living at my mom's fucking fucked up apartment. Bro.
Yeah.
Fucked.
Because you
up
should
apartment,
really
bro.
only do it when you're like,
Happy,
yeah, if you're
content
going
life.
through some stuff, sometimes
not-
it
yeah.
can be a little.
Oh, bro, if you
I
if you suffer from like panic attacks and
If you
chronic
suffer from
anxiety,
mental illness, yeah, don't do
Yeah,
it. No.
mental.
But I'm saying if you're going through-
schizophrenia,
If you're
yeah.
going through a tough situation,
Yeah.
bro, I'm not saying not to do it. I'm just saying to be with a
Yes.
good trip sitter and be in a good environment. You could be in a bad place, like in life, and sometimes it'll crack you open, and you'll
Yeah.
like, and then it will actually you'll be able to power through that. But I want to say too, everyone here knows where I stand. This was just a stepping stone for me to get to Jesus, bro. So I'm not advocating to do acid. There's ways to get to this mind state
without
just
it.
by meditating in prayer, bro. There's a way to go out and be on the telescope and really focus and just zone in on something you love. But if you want, like, there's a famous saying. It's like you could take a 10-year philosophy class, or you could pop 3 hits of acid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and really, you could get it done
dude.
Yeah.
because you will dive in. If you do it
Yeah.
right, you will dive straight into yourself. I'm not saying take a bunch of acid and then go to the clubs, because then you're not using it.
I hated partying.
You don't take
like
a Vicodin if you're not broken.
Because all my shroom trips were partying and drinking,
Yeah.
and I just always felt like, what am I fucking doing? Like, I want to go, just like
Explore myself.
explore
I
myself.
want
Yeah.
to get butt
Yeah.
naked and run through this fucking hot springs like
Yeah,
a jaguar,
I just-
dude.
Bro.
Yeah.
Hey, that's true story.
I know it
I
is.
do that every year now.
He knows. I'm
Oh, do you- you told-
I can just pump
Yeah.
random.
I know. I'm like,
He like
damn, man, you-
Bro, I'll never forget him telling me the story of him like coming around a corner and seeing you on like all fours, butt naked,
Dude, that-
and like looking at him like a fucking mountain
He
lion.
was in the hot springs though.
No,
He came
tell him
out.
the real story. I
It is
came
what
up out of the. All right, here's how it
His-
came
his
to me.
I didn't say he was.
They
on
were
drugs. I don't know if
hey,
they got that. Bro.
They were just walking around looking for me, Scott. And we're like, dude, we came out to this hot springs. Like, so I got blacked out drunk the night before. Oh, alcohol poisoning.
With Tiffany too.
Yeah, I slept in a freaking motorhome while they went to go like drink like after the sun came up. I think I woke up at like 6 p.m.
I forgot about that.
6 p.m. They picked me up. Hey, dude, we gotta leave. Tiffy's mom's all pissed because you were like throwing up or doing something, and because I'd always do stupid shit. And then we drove out, and Carrie was like, "Oh no, maybe there's a place out here, some cabins." Turned over, hey, do you guys got any rooms? And we went out there, popped some acid, and then we're walking up to the hot springs.
Melted into
We walked up to the hot springs. We walked up to the hot springs, and I think you or Michael were like, is that naked people?
Michael wasn't there.
Was he not there?
No, it was me. Wait, maybe he was.
You guys were kicking it with Michael tough back then.
Yes, I know, but I think it was just. I thought it was just me, you, Tippy. Wait, maybe Michael was there because I know Carrie was there.
I think he was there. I don't know.
Tippy and Michael went off somewhere together. You disappeared by yourself
for hours.
And then me and Carrie were the only ones that kept our clothes on. And we stayed in the cabin.
So I see
you were dead, bro.
So I see
we were tripping so much we couldn't go look for him.
Yeah,
because it was like super dark outside.
I feel it, bro.
And it was also like 30 degrees. It was snowing, bro. And
you know how cold it was?
He was carrying around his and then they were like frozen.
It froze in my hand. I was like,
in the woods.
Are these frozen? It threw them, bro.
Do you not feel the cold at this point?
Dude, I was so
gone.
So this is because I'm talking about like one of my big trips.
So,
oh wait.
So you were in the hot springs, or did you get to the hot springs?
Yeah.
Okay. I in a circle of people. I think he said he did.
No. I was like, so whenever I do drugs like that, I just start to feel like, it's kind of like my spiritual awareness. Like I'm like, oh my god, and it just hits me. And so anyway, and I'm just sitting in the hot springs, like just like thinking like I'm on this earth, just dude, my brain is just like.
Just projecting aura everywhere.
Literally,
I'm just naked
too, bro.
Dude, I'm just naked. I'm just my purest form.
He's going Super Saiyan, bro.
It's snowing, so his 10-inch penis is too.
All right, so then I see them walking around, and then I'm just like, God. I remember pouncing on them, and I always think that my freckles are like a cheetah. And I'm like,
but he was walking through the water with his nose and mouth in it, like a crocodile at first. And then out of like the distance, we caught eyes, and I seen just his forehead and his eyes. And I remember thinking, how is he even breathing? Because he was underneath the water just holding his breath.
He's just drowning.
Yeah.
he's just like a hippo.
He rised up, bro, hella slow. And his wiener came out of the water, dude. Not to the tip.
Just enough.
And then just came back down. And then he kind of like went back to his eyeballs and then like went backwards and disappeared. And he was gone. And I was like, I'm going back to the cabin, bro. Dude, I'm going back. I'm like, he's alive, you know? Dude, it was great.
That should be in a fucking movie, bro. Like, if that scene was in a movie, I would be fucking wrong.
Yeah.
I remember, so that was a quiet one, and you're supposed to be quiet. I'm like, guys.
We didn't make a noise. All that happened is just like us looking at his eyes, and I looked down, and I'm like, and then he went down, and I'm like, I'm out of here.
I don't know who that is, but that's not my boy.
That story goes even deeper, dude.
So did you like spend time with these hippies, or you go?
Oh yeah, didn't you say you found a circle of people?
So before Harbin Hot Springs burnt, there used to be this dude. I don't even know what it is, and I just went there like for our anniversary. Yeah, just a couple months ago. I used to have this place, dude. You walk in, and there's a fireplace, and I just seen someone on the ground.
So there were other people there tripping too.
Yeah. And I just go and find this couch that's in front of the library. So it's 2 libraries with 2 couches, and then just a fireplace.
Allegedly, he found this place, by the way. It could have just all been in this.
I swear.
Hold on.
None of us saw this place.
He's like, did I walk through this wall?
Dude.
At this at this place, like set it up for me. So like there's cabins, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Is there like a lodge that you like? I'm confused.
So check this out. So it's a big. It's kind of like a can. So it's a big canyon hill. You drive in. they got the hot springs, and then
Yeah.
they got cabins. They even have places where you could tent. And then there was like the community center.
Oh, gotcha.
So I was at the community center,
gotcha.
which they're actually building a new one. So if you
Nice.
guys do want to go there, it's going to be up next year.
Dude, we're plugging Harbin Hot Springs right now, bro.
So anyways, dude, but
Urban Hot Springs.
dude,
Send us
I'm
some-
telling
Send
you.
us some merch.
Yeah.
So I go there every year now, but man, yeah. So I remember just walking out of there in a deer, like probably like me to you, a deer, big buck.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
You see its nose.
so I'm from March Creek, and like I
saw
know,
thousands of them, dude.
and I know,
Oh,
no,
dude.
it was one big one. Okay, I know, like I'm like deers will fuck you up. So I'm just like, it's like not too aggressive, but I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm tripping. And
Yeah.
I don't want to be that guy that dies from.
He tries to fucking pump the deer. He's just like,
No, I just started walking away, and that's when I walked in. I think I don't even know if I was
Should've
naked, just
swing it.
walking
You
with
were,
my.
dude.
No, I put on my clothes again. That's right. I put on my clothes, but I have my boxers because they were wet. Because I think at first I went in my boxers, and then I took them off. And they started freezing, and I'm trying to find the cabin, and I always know, like, I got a good sense of direction of where to go. So I'm walking, and then they're frozen. I'm just like, what the fuck? So I throw them. Then, yeah, no, I met up with you guys, and you
So-
guys were just like,
Wait, so how did
It's
you
good
find the
time.
hot spring? Are the hot springs not hard to find?
no, it is a hot springs place.
Like it's a place dedicated to hot springs.
Oh,
and they just have
gotcha.
cabins there.
But it's a
I'll
nudist place too. Like
Gotcha.
most people
Yeah.
there are naked.
Well, I was trying to
And
figure
most
out.
people there are not in their 30s or late 20s.
Yeah.
They're like old people, you
Yeah.
know?
I was trying to figure out how
Oh,
Scott.
freaks,
But
bro.
yeah, and it's some old
freaky
hippies, bro, you know?
I was trying to figure out how
Yeah.
Scott got from the cabin on acid
I think
to
he's misaligning
with-
the story a bit, okay?
naked
because
hot springs with.
I was
He-
tripping.
We
He
didn't,
left the cabin on
He-
high amounts of LSD.
Yeah.
we could not
and
find him
became
at,
an animal.
we could not find him from like,
You remember
from like,
Animorphs, dude?
I
yes.
do.
Remember the books where you could like
Yes.
turn it and you
Yeah.
could see the kid
Yeah.
changing into an animal? That was
Damn,
Scott,
that's
dude.
wild. I haven't
Yeah.
thought about any.
Animorphs.
But there was
Tobias
hours
got
where
There
I
you go.
tried.
There was a little river, and then I'm walking up.
Oh, we
So,
gotta show them.
here's the hot springs.
He's gonna
I'll
have to edit
pop
that in,
it
bro.
up.
Yeah,
I'll
edit
pop
that
it
in.
up.
So you guys stayed over here?
There's cabins. Yeah. See
Oh,
the
up here?
cabins
Okay.
over there, and then the hot springs
Hot
are
spring,
here.
okay.
The cabins
Yeah.
were super nice.
And I remember walking. That's where I threw my underwear in that river.
So it's a big ass place. It's not like a.
oh yeah, no, it's
okay.
like
yeah, it's not
Yeah,
super
so
nice.
you could get lost.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Damn.
Dude,
Like
we-
we did.
yeah.
I couldn't get. Yeah, well, not that. That is
That's
way
a
more
good
lost.
story, and we're gonna
We'll
have to
save that for next.
Yeah, we'll have to say
Is,
that
is,
first.
is that when I was there?
Yes.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
you found us in the woods.
Yeah.
Because of my lightsaber.
I was like, shut up.
No, dude, because I said we have to follow the water, dude. We have to follow the edge of the water.
How much time do we have? We don't have
What
much
do you
time.
mean, bro? You got to be, dude.
I've church.
Oh yeah. What time is it?
9:30.
Okay. I mean, I guess that was good for
That
Cody.
was great, bro.
Yeah,
That
it
was a
was
great
pretty
episode,
good.
bro.
That was. We got to know Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't know who the hell you are, though.
Who's?
Yeah, who the fuck are you,
Yeah,
dude?
who are you, my guy? Ow.
I mean, we
At the right
definitely
time.
don't got time for that.
No, we
Yeah.
definitely don't have time. But yeah,
Well, should we call it there?
I think
I'll
that's
reconvene
good.
next Sunday.
I think that's good.
That was epic.
Cody has huge nuts.
Yeah.
I do.
Wow.
I do.
Wow. Amazing.
It's
All right,
shit.
guys.
Yeah, everyone,
Here.
look at the camera.
Hey,
Thanks for coming to Cody. Look,
hey.
thanks for coming to Cosmic Ground, bro.
You guys have a good one.
Cosmic Ground.
All right.
All right, edit us out. Yes.